right, welcome back. It is just about 5:15 this Saturday morning. We're taking a live look right now over Moosehead Lake. And Jason, obviously hard to tell through a camera, but it is freezing out there this morning.
Yeah, the movie kind of Star Wars comes to mind, the planet Hoth, which just looks like that, if you've anyone, any Star Wars fans. But really what has been happening in northern Maine, how about a ground blizzard? Something you don't normally talk about up in Fort Fairfield in Maine. And then yesterday along the southern coast, I can speak for this, I saw it with my own eyes, there was afternoon sea smoke, something you don't normally see. It's more of a sunrise kind of thing when the wind is calm. And then also, how about the lowest 850 millibar temperature? So that's about 6,000 feet up in the atmosphere at Mount Washington. That's how cold the air was. And a negative 47 air temp. That's a 1934 record for Mount Washington. So just putting things in perspective, just how cold this air mass is with frigid chills, 30 to 60 below zero. That's right now. You got to think about pets, people, and pipes, and a frostbite threat that's about 10 minutes or less for most of the state. So be very careful heading out, and a big warm-up coming soon. You don't have to wait long to get out of this deep freeze, but it is going to remain for all day today. Currently, if you're waking up to a temperature at 518 of about, how about negative 24 in Greenville, negative 20 in Caribou, and even in Portland, negative 13. So this is incredibly cold. It hits you as soon as you walk out the door. Wind chills, negative 41 in Portland right now, negative 40 in Bangor. The wind doesn't have to be all that high when the air temperature is on the low side. So you see here, if we had an advisory, it'd be for negative 25. We're past that. That would be 30 minutes for exposed skin to get frostbite. We're at 10 minutes or less right now with the wind chill at negative 35. Here's how it works. So when we don't have the wind, our bodies are losing our heat through convection. So we have a layer of heat around us, and then that remains. When the wind kicks up, what happens is that layer, that insulating, that force field around us goes away. So we also quickly get that heat loss to speed up, and that's why frostbite can occur very rapidly. Once again, 10 minutes or less. Wind chill warnings up for the entire state where that frostbite can be happening, and then blizzard warnings up for mostly up in the county. Now, as far as a satellite and radar, this is not going to be a snowstorm of any kind. It's cold enough for snow, but there's nothing. The sky is clear. It is the wind. That's the big story, with the wind sustained at 20 in Lewiston, 17 in Freiburg, and it's the gusts where you see close to 40 miles an hour in Millinocket and about 31 in Portland, 29 in Sanford. So obviously add all that stuff up, and this is what you have: a very frigid start to the day. It'll be frigid all day. High pressure off to our south and west, and that is really put us right into basically right under the dome of the cold air. So we're going to go from the negative 20 range, central and north, to around 2 in the afternoon for a high. Now, Caribou won't get above freezing today. Now, how about the coast and south? Negative 15, we get up close to 10 miles an hour in the forecast. So for the Mariners today, cold one, 5 to 8 feet. You see the wind gusting to 50 knots. Gale warning is up for the Mariners through this afternoon. And the next 7 days inland, after a frigid and windy day, we get to 5. We jump to 32 tomorrow, 39 Monday, and we're getting to the 40s with some precipitation by Thursday and Friday. For the coast, it is a frigid day at 10 for a high and windy. We get to 38 and 43, and then up to 43 again. Some precipitation. This looks to be right now in the form of rain. So we're going to pay for it. The warm January we had, Chloe, we're paying for it right now, but we do warm up as we get into tomorrow and next week.
Right. We knew it was going to happen at some point.
Yes.
Thank you, Jason.